Today I'm going to do a review that I want to watch myself. Normally you got a new board, someone do a review like me, and everything is awesome. But how will a board perform after 3 years of use? When I bought this Starboard Allstar 2020, 14 foot long and 26-inch wide, my experience of 14 foot long boards was very limited. After that I've been paddling 14 footers more, and I have a wider experience of both inflatable and hardboards. We also have a 14 foot long Starboard Allstar, 24.5-inch wide, but today I'm going to talk about the 2020 26-inch wide board. I and my wife have been paddling this board around 1,000 times, so it's well used. If you follow this channel, you know we are really tough on these boards. If you don't follow this channel, subscribe. I do nearby adventures with my wife to inspire you, so subscribe and join the adventure. We don't care for our board as we should do. I will do a separate video on that, how not to do with your Isup. But these boards are really durable. We paddle in ice, we're going over branches and rocks. We have a lot of scratches underneath the board. But it is just scratches after all this use, so really durable boards. In both of these boards until today we have no leakage at all, no maintenance in the valve or something like that I had need to do on other boards, on other brands. So for durability and build quality of this board, it's just a big. But how about performance? Well, the glide and speed on these boards are awesome. Best inflatable I've been paddling on. A hardboard will be little faster, but when it comes to paddling in lakes and rivers, a hardboard will just be little faster when you have the same width of a Starboard Allstar Inflatable compared to a hardboard. And the durability is so important for me, so I will take that every day. Even if a hardboard performs better in rough conditions, this inflatable Allstar performs so well in tougher conditions. When it comes to stability, we think these boards are really stable, but I know that a 26 and a 24.5 is not for everyone. So if you're interested in a board like this, try before you buy. Let's talk about flex. Inflatable boards flex more than hard boards, but these Starboard inflatables, they have less flex than all other inflatable board I've been testing. So when it comes to flex, these boards are really good. It could be because of these cables that goes from the nose to the fin box. And that brings us to this topic, tracking, because this cable that going underneath the board also makes a V shape under the board. It feels like I need to repeat myself again, but I have not been paddling another inflatable board that tracks as good as these boards. The tracking are really awesome, and I think it's a lot is this cable going underneath that makes a V underneath the whole board. I really like the side handles on these boards. I put my paddle there when I walk with the board, and the center handle is so well balanced. It's not that on every board, so that's a real. And winter time, the sidewalls of the board has saved me so many times from falling in. and they are also really awesome to have when you have tougher conditions, to put your feet against the wall so you can rail steer. But these side walls also make the board very big when we pack it in the car. So for us, we need another board when we are going on family trips that packs smaller. Otherwise, this had been my only board. The nose cone has so far been the only issue of this board. First time I pumped it up, it cracked. I got a new one from Starboard. I have not put it on yet. I want to see how long it will last. If you inflate and deflate more than we do, it could be a problem. I have heard of more people than me that have had the same problem with the nose cone. At the same time, you have seen how much ice I've been breaking with these boards, and it's still okay. Now I'm going to talk about what Starboard has improved on this board since 2020. I might forgot something, but these are the things that I know about. 2021, Starboard changed the outline of the board to be the same as the hardboard, and that means that today it's faster but also less stable. And also 2021, Starboard changed the stringer that go underneath the board to be a carbon stringer, so that reduced the flex of the board. The future we don't know anything about. Maybe next thing will be the new fin box that Starboard put on the new Sprint Airline that will reduce the drag. Something like that might make me want to upgrade to a new Starboard Allstar Inflatable. This has been the best board for us so far. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to give this a thumb up and please subscribe. Thanks for watching and see you. Until then, paddla lugnt!